My dear Virgos, what's coming up for you in July 2020? Death, you've got the end of something that you're looking at, something that has pretty much been, it has been feeling like you've been flogging a dead horse for some time. It's the end of that situation, whatever's been making you so exhausted and defeated, and the fact that you can't do anything about it. Now, you've got the Eight of Swords and the Eight of Wands. This is telling me that there's some going back and forth in communication with regards to this situation in a relationship, in a close relationship. For many of you, this could be about a partnership that has worn you down. You may have applied for divorce over this, or you may be separated from someone. And towards, yep, this is definitely a what you're looking at in the middle of the month is really getting over this feeling of loss, even though this is a situation that you desperately wanted an ending to over a few months now, I'm getting. And for some of you, this is the end of that cycle, and you are going to be looking at your options. What else is out there for me? So that's what Virgo is doing in the month of July in 2020. And for a lot of you, this is about the death of a situation, the end of a situation that has pretty much exhausted you, and something to which you did not see the end of conflict. It kept turning over and over and over and coming back up again in different forms, and you just could not see how it would end. But destiny has stepped in. It is the end of the cycle for you. The World card is here, talking about coming full circle. You've done everything you could in that situation. There may be some heated words or arguments I'm finding in your communication with this person. You might feel that you can't you might feel that it's either or, like either you win or they win, or some kind of argument, or you're not able to let go. To go deeper, I feel that this is about holding on to a particular point of view, and you're not willing to let go. But it is the end of this situation, so you should really surrender all these petty ego. I'm not saying you're petty, but on the whole, when you've got cards like death and the world in your reading, you can let go of anything pretty much, because you know the force of it is going to take you there. I mean, you will see it's a whole new beginning for you. It's an end. It could be for many of you, it could be moving, you could be in a new relationship, you could be already familiar with the kind of changes that you are looking at. You could be in a completely new job for many of you. It could be that you are looking at your options. It's time for something that did not work to end, time for what else is out there to show you the possibilities. So you're really enticed by possibilities by the end of the month, and you have a much more positive outlook on your own life after this whatever has taken your attention and made you pretty much feel defeated over the last few months. Now, for a guidance, I have Charity. Many of you are being called to give, and maybe it's to do with the whole crisis, but many of you are feeling that sense of service, that sense of devotion, that sense of humanity that Virgos have. You want to put that to good use. You want to feel that you are actually helping people. For many of you, you may be actually giving like monies to charities. Many of you might be sharing your time with people who need it the most. So many of you are feeling like you really want to give, you want to serve people, you want to help people in need. And that's a wonderful way. Your conscience is waking up, and your soul is really asking you to be present to this. And it's a beautiful thing. I think, Virgos, you really are your best when you are thinking, how can I help someone? How can I be of service to someone? The highest good happens in your life and you're manifesting it when you think about it in this way. So, Virgos, I will see you next month. I hope you have a great July.